Doctrine and Covenants, section 85, a revelation given through Joseph Smith the prophet at Kirtland, Ohio, November 27th, 1832. I think it's my baby daddy's birthday. I always call him Butterball. This section is an extract from a letter of the prophet to W. Phelps, who was living in Independence, Missouri. It was given to answer questions about those saints who had moved to Zion, but who had not received their inheritance according to the established order in the church. Inheritances in Zion are to be received through consecration. One mighty and strong shall give the saints their inheritance in Zion. It is the duty of the Lord's clerk, whom he has appointed, to keep a history and a general church record of all things that transpire in Zion, and of all those who consecrate properties and receive inheritances legally from the bishop, and also their manner of life, their faith and works, and also of the apostates who apostatize after receiving their inheritances. It is contrary to the will and commandment of God that those who receive not their inheritance by consecration, agreeable to his law, which he has given, that he may tithe his people to prepare them against a day of vengeance and burning, should have their names enrolled with the people of God. Neither is their genealogy to be kept or to be had where it may be found on any of the records of the history of the church. Their names shall not be found, neither the names of their fathers, nor the names of their children written in the book of the law of God, saith the Lord of hosts. Yet thus saith the still small voice, which whispereth through and pierceth all things, and oftentimes it maketh my bones to quake, while it maketh manifest, saying, And it shall come to pass, that I, the Lord, will send one mighty and strong, holding the scepter of power in his hand, clothed with light for a covering, whose mouth shall utter words, eternal words, while his bowels shall be a fountain of truth, to set in order the house of God, to arrange by lot the inheritance of the saints whose names are found, and the names of their fathers and of their children enrolled in the book of law of God. While a man who was called of God and appointed, that putteth forth his hand to steady the ark of God, shall fall by the shaft of death, like a tree that is smitten by the vivid shaft of lightning. And all they that are not found written in the book of remembrance shall find none inheritance in that day, but they shall be cut asunder, and their portion shall be appointed them among unbelievers, where are wailing and gnashing of teeth. These things I say not of myself, therefore as the Lord speaketh, he will also fulfill. And they who are of the high priesthood, whose names are not found written in the book of law, or that are found to have apostatized or to have been cut off from the church, as well as the lesser priesthood, or the members in that day, shall not find an inheritance among the saints of the Most High. Therefore it shall be done unto them as unto the children of the priest, as will be found recorded in the second chapter and the 61st and 60. Second chapter, 61st and 2nd verses of Ezra.